our Democratic candidate. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think my chances of winning are excellent. I've never needed the top of the ticket to win my races. In 2008, Barack Obama was elected president. I won my race. In 2010, the top of the ticket lost. I won my race. 2012, Mitt Romney won in my district. I won my race. And I would never have won a Republican seat 3 times if I worried about what the polling said. I know that I bring a lot to the table. And I think that when the people of Ohio learn my background, my credentials, the fact that I have an MBA, that they'll choose me. And keep in mind that we do sometimes have someone from the other party win one of these races. The most recent is Mary Taylor, elected as auditor, largely because she's a CPA. I'm running for treasurer. I have an MBA. I got the best technical training and background to be the treasurer, and I've got a lifelong commitment to public service. So I'm confident that the people of Ohio will choose me. It's September. Oh, wait, it's October 1st. So, look, I'm confident that I'll have the resources to get my message out. We're up on TV now. We'll continue to be reaching out to people in every way we can. I didn't. My kids are grown-ups now, and they had to sign their own release. And then they begged me, Mom, please don't make me do this again. And I said, as soon as I'm done paying your college tuition, well, you can do what you want. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm running for treasurer because I want to be treasurer. I've got a great background in this office. I absolutely want to be treasurer. I will commit to 4 years. I promise I will not be running against Hillary in the primary.
I think we're about the end of our time. Anybody else have anything else for us? No. We appreciate you coming.
Can I close up? I have a few things I'd like to say in closing. But you raised your hand, sir.
No, I just have to thank you being here.
Okay, appreciate that. Look, there's one big difference that Josh and I have, and it's his handling of the public pension system. He moved the international. He's been moving the pension systems to new banks, which the treasurer is authorized by law to do. And he moved the international investments from our state's largest pension from State Street Bank to J.P. Morgan Chase. And as a result of that, the costs went up from $630,000 a year to it's been over the first 7 months of this year already over $2 million. A huge increase. And instead of that money being invested for the future of people who invested in it, it's going to Wall Street cap. 1.8 million Ohioans rely on state pensions in the state. We need to make sure that their livelihood is there because they paid in for 30, 40 years. Josh will tell you that he moved it because State Street was being investigated for fraud. A very good reason to re-examine that. It does not explain why he chose a bank and negotiated the bank fees that are so much higher. Either he didn't do an analysis or he didn't care what he said. He's also going to come in here and, or I know he's appearing by phone, he's also going to call in and tell you that our state's financial ranking has improved from 43 to 7. I read those studies. You know, and one of the first things you learn in business schools, you got to do your research. I read those studies. The first one is a snapshot of pension liabilities per capita. The second is a weighted average of 11 accounting measures. I'm an MBA. I know what these things mean. They don't have anything to do with each other. It's like saying we used to have 43 apples, but now we have 7 oranges. And let me tell you, if I had made an analysis like that in business school, I would have been laughed out of the building. I hope you examine his claims because he's taking credit for things that had nothing to do with what he's done. He's going to claim that the Enterprise Bond Fund rating was improved because of his management of the fund, except he doesn't manage it. It has nothing to do with what the Treasurer's Office does. So I wanted to make sure you knew that because this is a technical office. We don't need someone who's interested in taking credit and getting their name up in lights. We need someone who understands the technical issues in this office. You know, I had a professor in business school. We all have our favorite professors. And this one would come in, I swear it was every class. He'd come in and he'd say, there ain't no such thing as a free lunch. somebody, somewhere, somehow paid for that food. And his point was that every decision you make has a cost. It could be something as simple as providing lunch at a meeting, or something as complex as a business partnership agreement. The same goes true in the Treasurer's office, whether it's missed opportunities for investing our portfolio or negotiating high bank fees for the pension system. Every decision has a cost, and that's got to be part of your decision-making. Now, in here I talked about Benjamin Suarez. I talked about the pensions. I talked about how Josh hired and rehired his campaign staff. I even mentioned telephone town halls where he used $125,000 of your money for campaign-style town halls, and that the plain dealer editorialized we should not be doing. Yeah, I don't need to relitigate those, but I can tell you we need to do better. We need to do better because this is the Treasurer's office. We need someone in that office who understands the job, has the technical background, and has a commitment to public service. And that's what I bring to the table, and that's the commitment I will make to everyone in this room and to everybody who reads your newspapers and to everybody who lives in the state of Ohio. I'd love to have your endorsement, so thanks very much for letting me be here today.